Ever felt trapped by relentless itching, persistent joint aches, or a shadow of sadness you just can't shake? What if relief was gentler than you thought? Welcome to Homeopathy Decoded. I'm Professor Obaidus Sattar. Now I understand if you've heard conflicting things about homeopathy. Skepticism is natural in a world full of information. But today, we're cutting through the noise to explore a fascinating remedy, Rhus Venenata. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what Rhus Venenata is, how its unique preparation taps into nature's wisdom, and how it might offer benefits for modern wellness challenges, including as a source of natural anxiety relief. We'll also touch upon its role in homeopathy for families. So let's begin our journey into mastering Rhus Venenata. Our journey with Rhus Venenata starts with nature itself, specifically the Poison Sumach plant, native to North American swamps. Now, don't worry, the process of creating a homeopathic remedy transforms potentially harmful substances into safe, therapeutic agents. The fresh leaves and stems are carefully processed to create a tincture. This is where homeopathic science truly shines. Through a meticulous process of repeated dilution and succussion, that's a specific, vigorous shaking, we unlock the remedy's therapeutic effects while ensuring its safety. This aligns with homeopathy's core principle, the law of minimum dose, resulting in various potencies like 6C or 30C. The emphasis is always on purity and precision. Each step is designed to potentize the remedy, making it capable of addressing symptoms holistically. This careful preparation is key to all Rhus Venenata benefits. So, what makes Rhus Venenata distinct? While it shares its family Anacardiaceae with other remedies like Rhus toxicodendron, its essence is unique. Think of it as a specialist. Rhus Venenata is often suited for individuals who are highly sensitive, perhaps with fair complexions, and prone to pronounced skin reactions from plants like Poison Sumach. For example, while Rhus toxicodendron is well known for restlessness and pains that improve with motion, Rhus Venenata often presents with a deeper sense of melancholy or gloominess accompanying the physical complaints. A key indicator for Rhus Venenata can be early morning diarrhea, often around 4 a.m., and very characteristically, skin itching that feels better with hot water, quite a peculiar symptom. Compared to Anacardium, which might feature more irritability and memory loss, Rhus Venenata's emotional picture is more about that pervasive sadness or mental fog when facing those severe skin issues. Understanding these nuances is crucial for a homeopath. Homeopathy deeply appreciates the mind-body connection. Let me share a story. We'll call her Sarah. Sarah, a keen gardener, brushed against some poison sumac. Soon, a red, intensely itchy rash appeared, keeping her up at night. But it wasn't just the skin. Sarah felt unusually down, forgetful, and struggled to focus. She described life as feeling pointless, her mind shrouded in a fog. This combination of severe skin distress and a heavy emotional state, the deep sadness, the lack of desire to engage, the mental sluggishness, painted a clear picture. For Sarah, her experience suggested Rhus Venenata could address both her physical and emotional turmoil holistically. This is a great example of looking for natural anxiety relief when physical symptoms are also prominent. And after appropriate homeopathic care, the goal is to see not just the skin improve, but also that light return to their eyes, that fog lift from their mind. We all face daily stressors. Imagine Anna, a busy mom. On the left, she's overwhelmed. Perhaps her underlying sensitivities are flared up. Maybe it's a recurring skin issue that worsens with stress. Or that familiar gloomy feeling starts to creep in when life gets too hectic. This is where understanding Rhus Venenata benefits can be insightful. Anna, I just can't seem to catch a break. Anna, finding my balance has made all the difference. On the right, with a holistic approach that might include a well-indicated remedy like Rhus Venenata, if her specific symptoms matched, of course, she finds greater equilibrium. The remedy doesn't just mask symptoms, it aims to support the body's ability to heal and adapt, offering a path to managing both physical discomfort and the accompanying emotional load. Let's delve deeper into the primary areas where Rhus Venenata is traditionally considered. Its reputation is built on addressing, first, skin disorders. We're talking intense itching, redness, and inflammation. Conditions like eczema, erysipelas, a type of skin infection, urticaria, hives, or blisters, especially if the skin appears dark red with vesicles. Remember that key point. Itching often feels better with hot water. Second, rheumatic pains. This could be drawing or even paralytic sensations, particularly noted in the right arm and wrist, possibly extending to the fingers. Characteristically, these pains might ease with gentle movement, but worsen with rest. And third, gastrointestinal issues, specifically that early morning diarrhea, typically around 4 a.m., which can be profuse, watery, white, and accompanied by colicky pains. Now, how might these benefits apply across different people? For men, beyond the skin and digestive aspects, the relief from rheumatic pains in the arms could be relevant, perhaps after strenuous activity. The focus is on restoring comfort and mobility. For women, in addition to skin and rheumatic symptoms, Rhus Venenata may be considered for issues like menorrhagia, heavy menstrual bleeding, especially when accompanied by that characteristic gloominess or emotional distress, aiming for overall balance. And for children, particularly fair-skinned children who might be more susceptible to reactions from plants like Poison Sumach, it's often considered for severe rashes, intense itching, and swelling. It's a gentle option when their little systems are overwhelmed by such reactions. In homeopathy, the most peculiar symptoms often become the strongest guides to the correct remedy. For Rhus Venenata, these confirmatory signs are fascinating. That hallmark itching relieved by hot water is a big one. Pains that come and go suddenly, especially rheumatic pains. A very distinct sensation as if the arm bone would break. Also, a chill running up the back, specific tongue symptoms like a red tip, a fissured middle or vesicles underneath, and that recurrent 4 a.m. diarrhea with colicky pains. These details help a homeopath differentiate and confirm Rhus Venenata. Some texts also mention a particular affinity for bones directly covered by skin, like the forehead, and discomfort when swallowing, felt between the shoulders. No remedy exists in isolation. Rhus Venenata has relationships with other remedies. For instance, it's noted to sometimes follow Rhus toxicodendron effectively, and, like any substance, there are potential antidotes if needed, such as phosphorus or bryonia, often used to counteract adverse effects if they were to occur. Differential diagnosis is key. How do we distinguish Rhus Venenata from remedies that seem similar? Take Rhus toxicodendron. Both address skin and rheumatic pains, but Rhus tox typically suits restless, anxious individuals whose symptoms improve with warmth and continuous motion, whereas Rhus Venenata is more for those gloomy patients, perhaps with that 4 a.m. diarrhea we discussed. Then there's Anacardium. It also touches on skin and nerve symptoms. However, Anacardium often features more marked irritability and memory loss, distinct from the profound melancholy and severe skin manifestations typical of Rhus Venenata. Careful assessment of the entire person, their mental, emotional, and precise physical symptoms, is paramount. So, to recap our exploration of Rhus Venenata, a carefully prepared homeopathic remedy from Poison Sumach, primarily addressing severe skin conditions, specific rheumatic pains, and digestive issues, often linked with deep sadness or melancholy. Its unique indicators. Look for peculiar symptoms like itching, relieved by hot water, pains that appear and vanish suddenly, and early morning 4 a.m. diarrhea when considering its benefits. A holistic approach. It's a remedy that considers the whole person, offering potential natural relief across various demographics, but always best utilized under the guidance of a qualified homeopathic practitioner for individualized care. Remember, it can be a valuable part of homeopathy for families. It's vital to remember that this information is for educational purposes. Homeopathy is a complementary approach, and for any health concerns, especially serious conditions, please consult with your doctor or a qualified homeopathic practitioner. They can provide guidance tailored to your unique situation. Thank you for joining me on Homeopathy Decoded. I hope this has illuminated the potential of Rhus Venenata. Until next time, stay well and stay curious.